Hi everyone. Now I'm going to react to Pickamees being single, so the link will be in the right below. And I hope you guys enjoy. Big shout out to her because she is a wonderful, amazing, beautiful person. She makes great content on her YouTube channel.
Dyslexia is playing.
She's one of my besties.
Really good for a video.
I'm talking to her.
I've got new lighting, if you can tell.
When I need her,
my dad bought me a light. It's not
me.
like a ring light or anything.
So
it's
don't
just
forget to
a lamp. Because I was
check out her
making
YouTube
the lamp
channel.
out of the
Subscribe.
to make it. And
I've got
one now. I need to move that one out there, and you don't even care. So shut up, Siobhan. Anyway,
now
this video is about
my
being single.
attempt of filming this reaction video.
I'm sorry,
because
but you know, as a girl.
Before the hour.
What does it make a difference if you're a girl or not, Siobhan? Shut up and get on with it.
When I'm trying to
as somebody,
my first
someone who's been single for nearly
reaction video on my
9
phone.
years.
But
I'll let you
it started at 99% and we didn't go to 100.
I'm taking it into.
So I was like,
no, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm going to do this again.
I thought.
But you know what? It's fine.
I would talk about being single. Itchy armpit. So, first thing I want to talk about is, do I get lonely? Yes, I do get lonely. But I adopted this saying that loneliness is far easier to get over than heartache. But that's when I was fairly new at being single. I do think that still now, but I do get lonely. I do. And I even get my pillow and I turn it long ways and I snuggle into it. It's my nose. I snuggle into it and pretend it's somebody that I fancy. We're not going there today. What else? My fears. Now that I've been single for 9 years, my fears are, is he even out there? Am I gonna find somebody?
Can I say that she is very, very beautiful with makeup on?
Do I have time for them? There's another thing, because I'm gonna have to find someone who understands that my brother comes first in my life. Because that's just how it's always been. So I don't know any other way. So he's gonna have to be really patient with me, as it were. Another thing as well is I have issues with trust. I have had 6 boyfriends. I started dating when I was 19. Yes, I'm a late starter, leave me alone. And out of the 6, 4 of them have cheated. So I have massive trust issues.
You can't cheat on someone.
Which is understandable. Do you know? You get mistreated, you start thinking, is this worth it? Yeah. One boyfriend split up with me after 7 weeks of dating him so that he could go on a date. I didn't find this out until he dumped me the second time. Yes, I gave him a second chance, which is very rare, may I say, for me. It's very rare I give anybody, friends, boyfriends, anybody, a second chance. Once you've hurt me, you're gone, you're out of here. Except for one particular guy who managed to get more than his fair share. Let's not go there. Maybe I will later, but not yet. Children. There's another thing. I'm 34 years of age, and I know that I have, 6 years maybe, if I'm lucky, to be able to have a child. So the guy I get with is going to have to be wanting children. As I said, my dyslexia is playing up. It's going to have to be not necessarily ready. I don't want them straight away. I've always said I'd like to be with a guy a year
Yeah.
before he proposes.
Now,
And then I
I
want to be
might
engaged
point
for
out
at
that
least 2
this was
years
filmed and uploaded
before I
like
get
in
married.
2016.
I don't mind lowering the engagement to a year because I feel that engagements are a lot easier to break off than weddings. So that's my point of view on that. Children, I'm still talking about that. I mean, I want children. My mum thinks I don't want them. I do want children because I don't mind adopting children. That's not a problem. But I want at least one child because I want to feel that child grow inside me. I want to feel those flutters. I want to feel what labour pains are like, even if it is really excruciating pain. I want to go through all that. I want that. And I have a thing called polycystic ovaries. And the older you get, the more difficulty you have with it. I mean, my menstrual cycle is just all over the place. Sorry if you didn't want to know that, but it is. And I am very, very aware that my time is running out to have a child. And I know there's IVF and everything, but that's very expensive. And I can't afford that. And why should I pay for that, in my personal opinion, when I could probably have children myself? So, yeah. I've also said that if I haven't found someone by the time I am 38, I think it is, 38, I will donate my eggs so that other people can have children. That's what I've said. Anyway, let's move on. I don't do dating apps. I have had enough with dating apps. I went to a particular dating went with a dating agency or whatever you want to call it. I won't name it. And it matched me with this guy. And it matched me with a few guys, but there's one guy. And I was like, do you know what? I'm getting on with him. We have a laugh over the internet, like via emails and stuff. Let's meet up. So we arranged a date. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you know who you are, but I'm not naming names. And I'm sorry for the shock at the end. And I arranged a date with him, which was fine. I got there, and instantly there was no spark, there was no click, there was no nothing. And I was like, oh God, I don't know if I like him. And I thought, no, let's give this guy a chance, Siobhan. Don't judge on first impressions. Because he was nervous, I was nervous, do you know what I mean? So I was like, okay. So we decided to go to the art gallery because I love art, as you all know. And he said he loved art too. We were there looking for the painting, and it was a beautiful painting, and I was expressing my love for the painting, I was expressing the colours, and the way they'd done it, and how they'd interpreted something, and everything else. And he went,
love
I like the
to
brushstrokes.
watch my self-reacting videos, architect videos, and find the stupid reaction videos.
We went on to the next painting, and again, I started expressing how much I loved it, and the colours, and the material that they'd used, and everything else, and he went, I love the brushstrokes. In my head, I started going, he doesn't like art, does he? He's just said that so he can go on a date with me, and that's fine. But don't say you like something if you don't. If he'd have said to me, I don't like art, I'd have said to him, well, what do you like? And we would have found something we had in common that we both liked, and we would have done it. It'd have been fine. But whether that be paintballing, that would have been awesome. I quite like doing that on a first day, that's fine. But yeah. Then we left the art gallery because I thought, he's not enjoying himself. This is not fair. We went for a coffee. Now the coffee shop we went to was a little bit busy downstairs, but it wasn't like massively busy. So he said to me, oh, there's a bit of hair. There's a bit of hair. He didn't say that. There's just a bit of hair sticking out there. He said to me, why don't we see if there's anywhere to sit upstairs? And I was like, okay, not a problem. So I went upstairs. May I add, there was no queue for a coffee. Right? Remember that? So I went upstairs, found us a seat. I sat there. And I sat there. I was sat there for about 15 minutes, maybe less. Don't exaggerate, Siobhan. About 8 minutes. That's a bit precise. But anyway, you know, it was a while. And I was like, where is he? Where the hell is he? I'm just sat here like a lemon. No offence to anybody, if that offends anybody. And I was like, and I started getting really strange looks by this point. I'm like, oh my god, has he ditched me? Oh my god, has he done a runner? I don't even know if I like this guy and he's done a runner on me. What the hell? So, anyway, he came upstairs. And he gave us our coffees. And I got this waft. I love that word, waft. Waft of cigarette smoke. And I was like, I don't remember him saying that he smoked on this agency. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Fine. So we sat and chatted. May I add, I don't mind if people smoke or not. I'm the only person in my family, like my mum, my dad and my brother all smoke. It's not big, it's not clever, do not smoke. Don't start it. It's the easy option. Don't start smoking. It's not cool. It's just no. Anyway. I'm an ex-smoker as well, by the way. So do you know, don't Siobhan, think straight. So yeah, he came up with the coffees. Let's just move on quickly. I got the smell of a cigarette and I was like, So anyway, we chatted and whatever, and then he went his way and I went my way. And I think I already knew that I didn't like him in that way. So I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna text him tomorrow and just say, look, I'm really sorry, but I don't have feelings for you. But when I got home, I looked on that dating app, agency, whatever you want to call it, and it said he was a non-smoker. Now that's a big no-no in my eyes. You don't lie, because what else are you lying about?
Completely honest with her.
So that's another reason why I didn't want to go on a date with him again.
Why did he lie to her?
So that's story time with Siobhan.
That was me.
Like, and stages of being single are, woohoo, I'm free, I'm single, woo! Yeah? Give it a couple of years and then you're a bit like, miss having company, miss someone talking to me, miss cuddles. Yeah. I don't even miss sex. Sorry if any of my family are watching, but I don't miss it at all. Not a part of everything in relationships. That's just a tiny little miss. If you're wondering what this is, my cat attacked me. No, he didn't. I was play fighting, and he got me. Back onto this. So yeah, he was. No, I'm not on about the cat anymore. Stages of being single. So yeah, I get someone to talk to, someone to hug. Looking at my notes. When I say talk, I mean like share things, like things that have happened in your day, and
I'm going to end this here. So I'll see you guys in part 2.